Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crank start Allis Chalmers Model B. The same process will apply to a Model C as well as the Model CA, and it's going to be similar for other models in the W series, and I believe the IB will be about the same. But anyways, I'll get into the video and show you how to cold start as well as hot start Allis Chalmers B. This case a 1940 model, but should apply for 37 all the way up through, I believe it was 57 or 58 that these were made. So let's get into the video. Okay, so when you walk up to your tractor, first thing that you're going to want to do is come over here, and this is your fuel bowl. As you can see, it's attached to your fuel tank. Want to go ahead and open that, which is twisted all the way out. And then as you can see, all the fuel is moving in there, and you can see all the gunk that it stops. And so you want to go ahead, turn that all the way out, get fuel going. If it was closed, that way by the time you start it should be mostly in the carb. Next thing we're going to want to do, come check your gas tank, twist that off, and usually what I do is I have I don't have it here, but I usually just have a stick that I'll stick in there, and then you can see how full it is. And then obviously you're going to want to come around to the other side. You're going to want to check your oil. Let's see here. You can't see it, but it's good on here. And then I'd say probably every 5 hours I'll come and check my coolant, make sure that it's full. I'll need to top off mine sometime here in the near future. And then one thing that's really important is that you want to make sure that your tractor is in neutral. Never ever start it, and if you can't get to it before you try to start it, don't start it. Heard of many stories of people dying as this is left in gear. And then another thing I like to do is have my brakes on. This one has the hand brakes. If you don't know how, let me release mine. This means the brake's off, and then to put it on, you go like that. And then I can't really do it one-handed, but then you take that little lever, flip it up, that's your parking brake. Okay, so neutral, it's in the middle, and so that's a really important thing. Make sure you don't skip that. And then we're almost ready to start. So while we're over here, we'll go ahead. So your tractor, most tractors can run right there. So for starting, I put about right there. Sometimes if it's cold, I'll put it even with this post. But the temperature outside isn't too bad, just cloudy. So it's still pretty warm out. So I put it in between 1, 2, 3, about the 4th, 5th, and 6th notch right there. And then while you're up here, go ahead, grab your crank, and then you can walk up on front. Go ahead, put that in. If it's not going in, could always look back here, and as you can see, there it is. And then it will catch on right there. And then I'll show you how to start it. Okay, so now that you've done all that, your tractor should be ready to start. It's in neutral. You check your fluids, check your gas. Trust me, last time I made this video I said check the gas. I didn't. Of course it was out of gas, so I spent about 5 minutes cranking. When it go. Make sure that you're neutral. I like to put my parking brakes on. That's just how I am, just because it's a hill back here. And so then for most, it's going to vary between tractor to tractor, but mine starts up on about the 3rd crank, sometimes 2nd, sometimes 4th. I do. So to turn your choke on the carburetor here, there's a little lever. If it's straight up, even, that means that it's off. If it's angled down, that means that your choke's on. So usually I do about 1 to 2 pulls with choke on. Don't have to do them super fast. And then pull it up, and then one kind of quick, but it doesn't have to be like those other videos where you see where they'll be going like that. Just one quick pull, and that usually does it. So just double check that I have everything ready. Gas is on, and again, push my choke down so it's on. And then when I pull, I like to put my knee against the tire here. That way, if for any reason the tractor is to somehow be in gear, even though it's not, I can go like that. Instead of being up here, it's a little bit harder, and it's just kind of easier because this helps you support to really get a good pull. So this is just how I like to do it. Some people say different. Some people still like to come over here and they'll go like this. It's all fine. And then another really important thing is when you're holding it, this one, I'm going to show you. This rolls. So when you're holding the crank, it's going to be like this. I like to take my forefingers, go like that. You never want to put your thumb in, because if it kicks back, it's going to catch on your thumb and break it. So always do that, and then I like to pull. That way, if for some reason my tractor does kick back, it rolls right out of my hands, instead of taking my whole hand forward and possibly breaking my thumb or my whole hand. So that's how I like to do it. Again, choke on. Right about here is where it will catch. There's one. And again, they don't have to be fast. Two, easier to click. Choke off. And I'll do a quick yet firm one again. Make sure that your thumb's out and so that was 4 pulls again. Like I said, I've had to start up on the second pull, and as you saw this time, I wanted to go on the fourth. So as soon as you start it, remember to put your crank away, because the last thing you want is to be out in the field, have it drop, and then you come back later, can't start your tractor, and then when you go out and mow your field, you hit that nice piece of metal to put you out of business for the rest of the day, because you have to fix some blades. So again, make sure that you put your crank away as soon as you start your tractor. So there we go. That's how to start it. Again, this is choke off. As you can see, it's in run position. Have my fuel all the way out. Now let's go ahead and idle her down. You can see she runs pretty low, and I bet you it would run on that, but it's, as you can see right there, it's kind of pushing it. So I like to idle it about there. So that's how you hot start. This is a cold start. And then here in a bit, I'll show you a hot start. For now, let's go ahead and pull this out. Well, there you have it. There's how to start an Allis Chalmers B. Again, the same process applies for a Model C and a CA. Should apply the same for all years. I think the B in particular was made from 1937 to 57 or 8, so should apply for all those years. And yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. If you like, I could also do a video on how to drive it. And so when you go to shut it off, there's a couple of ways. This is kind of the quickest way. You just pull your throttle all the way back here, dies instantly. Another way is on the original magnetos, there'd be a little tab right here you'd push that cuts the electrical circuit. Mine had it, but this is a rebuilt magneto, so there's some other thing on there before. Or the best way to do it, which I always do, is you spin your fuel thing all the way in, cuts off all the fuel, and then let it run for about a minute, and then the tractor will shut off by itself. And that way there's no fuel sitting in the carburetor, and if you're using non-ethanol like I do, that's just what I have at the moment, it's not going to do a whole lot of damage when the carburetor's sitting empty. So to hot start one of these tractors, I'm not going to show you just because I'm running low on time today, and don't feel like waiting to shut my tractor off and trying to start it back up again. It doesn't always like to. But for a hot start, basically same process. Make sure that you're in neutral. Again, I like to have my brakes on just out of habit. Right about here is where put the throttle. Sometimes I check the fluids, but if you ran it 5 minutes ago and you're just coming back out to start it up again, chances are it should be good. And then you just turn your gas on. Don't worry about choking it, and then come over, and then usually a couple pulls it goes. Sometimes you need to put the choke on if it's been sitting for a bit longer, but I don't recommend it. I just recommend keep trying a bit, and that way you're not flooding your engine. So anyways, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And then if YouTube doesn't notify you of when someone replies to your comment, I'd say just click on this video again, maybe 2 or 3 days from now. I try to check my comments every morning, see if I have new ones. So again, if you ask a question and YouTube doesn't notify you of when you get a new comment, I'd say in about a day or two, just click on this video again or save it to your watch later and check if I replied. Like I said, I should have, and usually I don't get too many comments, so you're not going through like 100 or 1,000 comments. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it helps some of you. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to help. If you have any videos, ideas for this, let me know, and I can try to do those as well. Alrighty, have a good day, everyone.